Hello, I'm Damien Mansell, Senior Lecturer in Geography and GIS, and here's my contribution to the consultation on the Exeter education strategy. I'm focusing on the Learning Reimagined theme and looking at assessment and contact time. And here are just a few of my ideas and first thoughts. So in terms of the contact time, for the last few years I've really been pushing active learning with my students, whether that be taking a lecture format and producing a flipped learning environment with video and allowing time for discussion and feedback and collaboration. And more recently, working on this constructivism approach to learning, which is the idea of observation and understanding and knowledge through different experiences and building that together. And that's basically what good active learning encourages. And so that could be through polling in lectures, for example, helping students build on their current understanding and constructing knowledge rather than just acquiring it through a traditional lecture format. And the third one is connections through different learning content, but also connections with different peer learning and students as educators, whether or not that be in the cohort across the university or perhaps in a MOOC capturing global audience. What I've discovered more recently is these three sort of goals that I try and include in my teaching, active learning, constructivism, and connections, are really just about a personalised learning experience. Higher education is in danger of homogenisation with MOOCs and large field lecture theatres. In order to really promote and develop a constructivism approach to learning, it has to be a personalised learning experience because students are building on their existing knowledge. And so the education strategy now is a really good opportunity to see how we're doing that already throughout the university, but also what technologies we can use to help facilitate this learning experience, as we have started to do with some of the MOOCs and different courses around the university and in different events such as grand challenges and some of the student exchange agents events that are going on. So if we can look into those and promote that best practice as part of the strategy, that would be great. In terms of assessment, I'm really keen on pushing for e-portfolios, so moving away from traditional assessment and getting students to create stuff that can be published online so they can showcase this to their employers and say, yeah, I've got these grades, but this is the sum of the work that I've produced. And these can be blogs or story maps or dynamic maps. Again, exploring different ways we can do this throughout the university, and indeed different ways that this is being done. Work relevant assessment is in the descriptor, and certainly something that we can be developing, whether or not that be taking data sets from partners of the university or different industry or people who are interested, and workplace relevant assessment can factor into that. So the students can producing outputs that are relevant to their degree, but also that might actually benefit the community or different working environments. And along with that is of course how students learn from their feedback, and the education strategy is a chance to review that, how students not just getting their feedback through like Turnitin or eBar or the different methods that we're using, but reviewing what students are doing with that, what discussions they're taking place, and how they can use that as a learning opportunity to feed forward into their degree and also into their lifelong learning. So that's just a few of my ideas. Thanks for listening.